Well, good morning, everybody. It's Alan from Alan's Homemade Blogs. Nice to have you along with me this morning. We're going to have a wee cook-along or Alan, preparing for some stuff for Christmas Day. So I'm going to do this. I always do this in advance. Today, I'm going to make a starter. It's a smoked salmon terrine. It's dead easy to do. I'm going to go through all the wee stages with you one by one. There's no cooking involved. It's just a case of preparation and assembling it all together. So join me for the smoked salmon terrine. If you like the wee content, please hit the like and subscribe. It's absolutely free, helps build the channel. So without any more further ado, we're going to run VT, run intro, and we're going to do the smoked salmon terrine. Okay, ingredients time. We've got 600 grams of sliced smoked salmon. We've got 150 ml of double cream. In the food processor, we have 600 grams of cream cheese. We've got some finely chopped dill, zest of a lemon, and a juice of a lemon. So that's going to be added into the cream cheese and the cream later on. Also, just prep this as well. We've got a baking dish. Usually this is a little loaf tin, which is ideal for this size wise, etc. It's been lightly greased, and then the cling film goes over where you've greased it, and I'll show you a wee bit more of that later on. I'm just adding the double cream to the cream cheese. Give it a wee tap, make sure it's all out. This is the juice of a lemon. Excuse me if there's a wee bit of strobing. I have tried to adjust the frame rate. That's the zest of a lemon and finely chopped dill. So that's the food processor on, doing its thing. Give it a good whirl. See how that is? Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to stick that to the side now, and we're going to layer up this loaf tin with the smoked salmon and also the mixture. Okay, this is where we start assembling everything together. Hope you can see everything all right. I've put the camera high up, so hopefully we can get everything done. If you can, get finely cut smoked salmon. It helps layering it up. Sometimes the supermarket ones tend to be very, very thick, as in this case, but we'll have to just go with it. But we'll peel it back and see. So what you want is a layer of cream salmon on the bottom of the dish. I'll show you the first bit, and then after that we'll leave it up. We'll fast forward it a bit because it will be too boring. So once you've got a layer of cream salmon, excuse me, full of cough, we're going to spread on a layer of the mixture from the food processor. See if I can get that centered on the camera a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit better. So we spread that evenly, so you can see what's basically going to happen here. Don't worry, this is a bit runny just now, that's normal. It'll actually, what happens later will be fully explanatory. So we put another layer of smoked salmon, and we do the repeat process again and again. So we'll just do this second one, and then I'll come back to you when we've finished the whole thing. Hopefully you're picking me up all right. I didn't bother putting a mic on today as I'm in the kitchen. I've turned the radio off and the television's off. So we'll take it from there. Okay, come back in a minute and we'll show you what it's like when it's finished. So I'm just going to put one more layer in. Just had a wee interruption there. I had a guy at the door with a delivery. So this is the final layer, and the smoked salmon is going to top it off. You might not, depending on the depth of whatever baking tin or bread tin or loaf tin you're using, you might not fill it up, but don't worry. Or you might have a bigger one and you'll need extra, but just add it on, it's not a problem. So I'm just going to top this with the final layer of smoked salmon. The top layer, make sure that you've got everything covered. And don't worry if, as I say, if it's a bitsy bit, you know, you've got a wee patch here and a wee patch there, it will all be fine on the night, so they say. Right, I think that's us. So, next part of the operation. I'll be back with you in a couple of seconds. Right, that's the preparation basically done. Now you'll notice that I've left a couple of extra bits of cling film from where I laid it into the bottom of the pan over the side. This is really just to cover up the top. Now I've got another pan here that I'm going to be using, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Just going to put that on the top, and then we're going to add a weight to the top of that. It'll compress all the filling. Stick that in the middle, and we're going to cook for 24 hours in the fridge. And please come back to me. In the magic of television, or the magic of video I should say, we'll be back to you in 24 hours, and hopefully we'll show you what it looks like at the end. I'm just going to center that a wee bit better. There we go. So, as I say, you might find wee bits coming over the side and everything, but we'll shape that up when it comes out of the actual press. Okie dokie, I'm going to be back with you in 24 hours with the magic of video. Well, good morning everybody. After the power of video, and we can say that it's now been cooked for 24 hours in the fridge. I've just decanted the terrine out of the baking trays, and I'm just going to do a wee bit of garnish on the top. So there we go. It should be all layered up as you see, but when we cut into it you'll probably find it's a wee bit more obvious how the layers work. But anyway, I'll garnish it and then do some slices. There we go folks, a wee bit of garnish. So some shaped cucumber and some lemon. You can obviously do whatever you feel takes your fancy, even just a few sprigs of parsley or some dill, which is obviously in the actual recipe. So I'm going to slice into it and let you see what it's like when it's sliced, and just stick it on a plate. So there we have it. Smoked salmon and cream cheese terrine. Just with a wee bit of garnish. Can be served how you like it. If you're trying it at home, a couple of things to remember. Just remember to lightly grease the baking trays before you put in the cling film, because it makes taking out the terrine once it's been in the fridge for 24 hours a lot easier to deal with. So there we have it. Hope you enjoyed that one, and as I say, dead easy to make but quite effective. So this is Alan saying cheerio from Alan's Kitchen, and thanks for joining my homemade vlogs. If you haven't already subscribed, please think about doing so. It's absolutely free, and everybody, hope you have a great Christmas and a wonderful 2026. So we'll see you in the new year, if not before, and all the best to everybody. Bye for now. Hi Anne.
Hi.
Where are we?
No idea.